A lot of men, when I have discussions about being a passport bro and the pitfalls they put themselves in, dangers that are there, they want to clown you, okay? But let's take a look at this situation right here. And you tell me if it's worth it. Also, there'll be other stories I'll be showing here too. Fair use.
Trip coming to Colombia is like you gotta be careful on who you trust. You gotta be careful on who you give your information to. You gotta be careful on people who don't really have the best interest for you. And I was around some people who basically, they was takers. And I'm in this country and I respect this country, so yeah, I'm gonna pay to see the country. You know what I'm saying? I'm respecting the place. So I had a tour guide damn near, and I'm buying him food. I'm paying for his gas. I'm giving him money to spend. I don't know what he's spending it on. I'm not even asking. I'm just trying to learn about this country, and I'm depending on him to keep me safe.
You got to ask a lot of questions. You're going to a place where you don't know the language. And that's another thing, too. A lot of these passport bros, you don't know the language. And you go into these places where you're at the mercy of other people. That's what I never understood. Okay. You're putting yourself in situations where you have to depend on other people to survive. All right. That's this situation right here. You go to these third world countries. And my thing was always this: why don't you go to first world countries? Okay. Why not go there? Why are you always going to the poor parts? Well, I know the answer for that. Some of these passport bros, I'm not talking about this guy in particular, but some of these passport bros, they're really broke and they want to call you broke for not traveling. I don't see a point in traveling unless you're doing business or you're finding some basically, yeah, business. You're trying to find you're visiting family, or you're trying to make some sort of life for yourself when the economy crashes. That's the only reason why I would say is, I would agree with traveling overseas, not to go overseas to the poor parts of the world to get sex, because you're dealing with people who are very feral and have nothing to lose, or they work with gangs to steal your property and sell it to make money. And unfortunately, I mean, I'm not going to say it's just black men, but you got, you know, a lot of black men out there going to camera showing that, oh, we got women here, they love us. You're really getting prostitutes. Because women, normal women who are not prostitutes, you're not going to be able to sleep with them within a day. Okay. There's a different culture. Remember, there's a white man on YouTube talking about it. He's a passport bro, and he says in certain parts of Colombia they don't like gringos. Okay, white men. They think they're sex tourists, and unfortunately, that's the reputation that they have. And the same thing is going to be with black men going overseas. You're going to think that they are sex tourists. And back in the day, when men did this, they kept it to themselves. So you already know what type of men are going over there. Let's get back to this story.
And he took me up to some mountains, and to see the fireworks. And you know, I had my camera like $3,000. I had my GoPro, I had my other iPhone that I just bought, vest, everything. You know what I'm saying? And I love him. I love Andres. And it hurt my heart because I went to his mom's shop and shit, I let her do my nails. She told me 15 mil. I gave her 40 and told her muchas gracias, showing respect. And I just feel like I spelled respect throughout this whole time. And I feel like my friend took me to the mountains
These people aren't your friends. These people want your money. That's it. They'll act nice to you until it's a it's time to set you up. It's all about money. They are not your friends.
to either hold me for ransom, I don't know, do something because it just didn't seem right. First thing that the owner of the Airbnb asked me, were you on drugs or were you intoxicated or did you? I'm like, man, if anybody know me, they know that I'm on point. I don't know motherfucking drugs. I'm not intoxicated. I'm not doing none of that shit. And that's the first thing he questioned me about why I did what I did. And I'm gonna get to doing what I I'm gonna get to doing what I did. I'm walking. We go first. This how the story go. Andres get on my bike because I had a bike, and then he was like, "Ride with me, and we gonna ride to the mountains to go see the fireworks." I asked him, "Which camera should I bring?" He picked the most expensive camera. All right. I brought my GoPro, got my iPhone, got my vest and everything. We get up there. I meet some morenos like me, black folks, and I get to talking to them, and I'm telling bro like, hey, I'm gonna give you the camera, cause I got another one, cause he like all my cameras and shit. I had an extra GoPro. I was gonna give it to him. I was just happy seeing somebody that looked like me, and then his sister spoke English. But after that, we walked up all the way to the top of this mountain, and it was hella Colombians. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters. People like just say if you from East Oakland, it's gonna be like that. And if you from East Oakland, you know that you safe. But I'm up in Colombia, and these are Spanish people, and they not used to seeing a person of color like me with valuable things on them. Like I'm walking around with a $3,000 camera. I gotta be smarter. But I put so much trust in my friend Andres, mi hermano. But that's not mi hermano no más. ¿Por qué? Because he left me. And it's crazy because it was three of us. It was Andres, Hermanito, and me and his girl. Hermanito had a girl that's Andres' little brother. Embraced him, gave him a hug, everything. And we all went together. We saw the fireworks. It was cool. I had some videos on it on the cameras they stole from me. But after the night started getting like closer down, everybody started leaving it. You got to think we on this big ass mountain. They got stairs, so it's packed. We can't even get through. Hermanito and his girl, they somewhere, and me and Andres to the side just looking around. And I'm just looking around because I'm like, damn, I'm in Colombia on the top of a mountain, and I'm in a barrio. I done been to the barrio before, but I ain't never been that high. It's so high to where like, bro, it's gonna take some time to get down to the regular city, bro. Like these people is, they mafia, you know, and I respect it. And I ain't got no problem, but I was just in the wrong territory at the wrong time. So I'm just telling people like, just don't be in places you shouldn't be unless you prepared. And that's why I think a lot because he prepared me to be physically fit to get away from these people. Because after the night went, we went up, took some pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I took some pictures of everybody, his brothers, and I got to talking. And somehow Andres' friends was right there. And I remember meeting him at the because he worked on motos or whatever. And they all chilling. We chilling. I don't speak Spanish like them. Like I speak Spanish, but you gotta go despacio. You gotta go slow so I could hear you and I could see what word match up with the verb. But they talking hella fast and in slang and stuff. They asking me questions and they talking about me. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but they wasn't saying friendly things about me. You know what I'm saying? They all laughing in my face, and and so I'm just chilling. I'm just being respectful. I'm in their country. I'm in their barrio. I don't want no problems. I came with Andres. I just came to see fireworks. These motherfuckers get to ask me, "Oh, you want to snort some coke or you want to do this?" I'm like, "Bro, I just smoke weed." You know what I'm saying? And then he like, "This what we all do, basically." And he saying this in Spanish to me. He like, "It's fit. You know, if you fucking with us, you gotta fuck with this." And before Andres, a couple days before, he asked me, "Do I snort coke?" And I told that nigga, "Nunca, nunca. Yo amo mi alma, mi respeto, mi cuerpo." That's what I told him to his face. I'm out here standing on principles. You feel me? And it's like, how you can't respect somebody like that? So long story short, Andres, he with his friends, right? I'm with them. We all walking. And I tell Andres, like, man, I'm ready to leave. You feel me? He taking hella long. They all, he get the walking away texting. I'm looking, his friends looking at me, trying to keep me occupied. But I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get up out of here, bro. I'm at the top of a mountain on a barrio, and we still got to walk hella far to get back down to even the bike. And I just thought, I'm like, bro, I'm in narco land. Like, I'm up here like where they got it going on pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. I start seeing niggas who high as fuck off Chris, nigga, coke, nigga, everything.
You should have left right away. The minute you with gang, you should have left right away, ASAP. Imagine if they have thrown him off that cliff. Scary thing, man. And people aren't thinking about this. They telling you the life. Oh, it's the life. Do this, do that. But they're not telling you these stories. Oh, the women here, they easy. Of course, they're prostitutes you're going to. You ain't going to no quality, normal woman that wants to bring you to her father. You ain't. Most of these men doing, oh, the women are easy and stuff. These men seeking out easy play. Okay. Everything is cheap. Like I said, they telling you, oh, you broke, you broke, you broke if you don't want to travel and you hating. No, you guys are broke because you're not really going to any of the places where they're it's expensive, and most of you don't know the language. So once again, you're a target.
So I start walking. I'm walking past everybody, and then they all know each other, so this shit regular to them. It's not regular to me to be around a whole bunch of Colombians who are not really in the high class. You know what I'm saying? Niggas mugging me, niggas looking at my camera, niggas barking at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this shit crazy. So I'm trying to get down. Andres told his little brother to leave with his girl. So I walk away. I said, bro, we not going with them. He said, nah, it's late. We gonna let them go home. Red flag. I'm like, damn, we all came together. Why we not leaving together? But he want me to stay with him and his friends. You feel me? Y'all putting that shit together? These niggas trying to kill me, bruh. I'm like, damn, I'm all the way up here. I got all this shit on me. Nigga, they just gonna take it and kill me. So I was like, bruh, I started walking. I was like, man, I'm ready to go. I started walking. Them niggas look like they wanted to do something to me right now, but despacio. Niggas like, man, we gonna take it slow with this nigga. We don't know what he capable of. I got my knife on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm ready to break a couple niggas down on my mama.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm glad he's back and in one piece. Let's look at the next situation. Like I said, it's not just black men.
I'm recording this video again with my laptop, and I really can't find enough good words to express how grateful I am for all the support and for all the people that donated money to me. It is truly incredible how fast.
First update after getting after drug robbery in Medellin, Colombia. Here we go again.
This video got traction and how many people are out there that are willed to spend money to a stranger. And really, this was melting my heart to see that there are so many good people out there. And it really drives tears in my eyes how much money came together in such a short time. In only 2 days, I was able to collect about $3,000, which is a bunch of money and more than enough to buy a new phone and continue this channel. So I'm really, really incredible thankful for all the support and for all the people that donated money to me. This is truly incredible and thank you very, very much. This really gave me a lot of hope for the world, although I think everyone knows that we are going through hard times right now due to the inflation and all the problems we are facing as humanity.
My thing is though, all these problems and you thinking about going overseas to meet women. Just saying. Economy about to crash. We having unrest in America, and you thinking about going overseas just to get some short-term pleasure at the expense of your life. This is why the passport bros don't register with me.
Last night I had the chance to went through a lot of comments under my video. There are more than 1,000 comments, so I was not able to read all of them, but I'm pretty sure that I read about 80% of the comments, and I noticed a few things. Most of the people felt sorry for me and for my situation. A lot of people told me that I was naive, and I have to agree, it was not very smart what I did, and I was not well informed. I was in Central America before, as you can see in my videos, and I made really good connections to local people, so I wasn't really expecting that someone could harm me or rob me, but definitely I should have done my research properly and inform myself better about Colombia and about the things going on here. So this is definitely my fault, or the lesson I learned from what happened. And then I noticed that there's a group of people that doubt that this story is true. So they basically think I'm lying to you, but this is definitely not true. Today I was at the Fiscalía General de la Nación, which is the place where I can file the police report, and I made a small video about it because I brought my laptop to the Fiscalía to show you guys that I was actually there. Yeah, hello my friends. I'm right now at the Fiscalía General de la Nación to file the police report, and after being in a queue for almost 2 hours, they told me to come back tomorrow morning. As you can see, this is the building. I will be happy to publish the police report if I have it. So due to the Christmas day, it was closed here, so I had to wait till today. And now they told me to come back tomorrow morning. Under my video, a lot of people asked why I didn't go immediately to the police. So first of all, when I woke up in this apartment, I was still very dizzy. I felt like heavily drunk. I had like a tunnel view. I also had no orientation, and all I know from this time is very, very blurry and just a little. So for example, I don't really know how I got out of the apartment. I know for sure that I was alone there. There were no other people in the apartment. So somehow I went out of the apartment, and then I remember that there was a guy that told me that I got drugged and robbed, and he set me in a taxi, and somehow I managed to get back to my hostel. That's all I remember. I was still very, very tired and confused, so I slept back at the hostel. Then I talked to the owner of the hostel. I told him my story. I went with him to the police here in El Poblado, and the police officer didn't do anything. They didn't even really listen to me. They just told me that I should go to the Fiscalía on Tuesday, so today. And after that, I went back to the hostel, went through my emails, which I showed you in my previous video. I saw all these transactions. I slowly noticed what happened to me and how big the damage was. And other people in the comments section mistrust me because they say, how can you record a video? I'm recording the video with my laptop, which was always in my hostel, and I still have my drone and my clothes, obviously. And there was a group of people that asked why my family didn't help me out. So what my family did was they sent money via PayPal to a girl in my hostel, and she went with me to the ATM and withdrawed the money so that I have a few $100s to pay for the.
This is sad. This is really embarrassing and sad. I really do feel bad for these guys. This guy right here, he also lost his crypto money. They sold his crypto, took everything from him. It's really he got a really painful lesson. All right. And once again, people say you hating. You you just, you just making this, making people look bad. I'm not. There's another one. Okay. All right. Like I said, I really don't want to wish harm on none of them. I don't. However, the thing is like these guys, you see it plain as day that they really don't want to do the work or to do the hustle to get quality women in America. So they want to go and get women that are just easy. Okay. I'm not saying all of them because there are some that, and this isn't, if you're going over there to get a relationship, to find love, okay, I don't have a problem with you. However, I have a problem, like I said before, if you're going over there and you sleeping with 304s, the same 304s that you condemn in America, you sleeping with single moms that you condemn sleeping with in America, and you hate Pookie and Ray Ray making all these babies and leaving women stranded, but you're doing the same thing, then I have a problem with you. Because the reality is this, that you want easy competition. You really don't want any competition. That's basically what it is. You don't want women with standards. That's what it's showing. You don't want to level up. And the crazy thing is like some of these men who think it's going to be easy over there, it's not, because these countries that you go over to, they're very patriarchal, and they have high standards for what a man is supposed to be. Let's check this clip out. What a woman says about what she sees about the passport bros. Fair use.
So I'm from Colombia. If you're a Colombian girl, you have 34 American guys approaching you, offering you money, and pulling out their passport, like literally, and then telling you, I'm American, like I'm actually looking for a girl, like I will bring you here, but it's just odd. Like, why you wanna get with a girl that doesn't speak your language and that makes up to $200 a month, you know?
Yeah. Hey, is she lying?
No, it's just odd. Like, I don't want to point fingers, but it's like, why are you looking for that when you can get a girl? Why can you not get in America? You know, why you cannot get a girl?
Is this black guys or white guys?
I saw a lot of black guys. I saw a lot of black guys.
And you get black guys that are kind of triggered with that. They get offended, but it's true. It is true. You have a lot of black guys going over to Colombia because they're hearing it's easy. All right. You don't think that's going to bring attention to yourself? You don't think that at all? Here's another one.
What is wrong with a lot of you OGs? Passport brothers, not all of you, but a lot of passport brothers, you have really made a fool of the so-called manosphere community. You have made it bad for men like myself who, if I wanted a passport and leave this country, I would be looked at different because people from overseas would think I'm thirsty and want to put them in front of a camera, like these old heads. It's sad when older men had to front off, not just Austin, he's a young guy, but when you go over and show yourself with young women, underage, something is wrong with you old dudes, and you come back here.
That's another thing you guys be doing. Okay, some of you guys be arguing that it's okay. They're underage. It just shows how you guys, some of you, not all, act. Because you could get away with all these sick things in other countries. And you forget that you have the internet, that the internet makes the world a very small place. People are going to come online and tell all your business. I remember seeing a video online of a man who slept with a 304 prostitute in a foreign country, and he didn't want to pay. And she was holding on to his luggage. These are the type of men that are saying that you are broke for calling them out. When you guys are broke and you can't afford quality women in America, and you go over there and you can't get quality women in these foreign countries, so you go to the dumpster. And you wonder why you guys get this hate. That's all I got to say. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.